Today, I'm excited to share with you some of the many ways that we continue to advance ArcGIS Pro. Let's start off with taking a look at some of the new productivity enhancements. Here in our map, we have brought in our leases in the Permian Basin. I've configured my layer with advanced labeling expressions, visibility ranges, and other properties. Part of monitoring my leases requires me to bring in new information from places like the Texas General Land Office. But how can I quickly integrate data like this into my map? With the new copy and paste properties function, I can quickly bring over all of my symbology, labeling, and other properties and apply it to my new layer in a single click. And what if I wanted to visualize these differently? Through symbology, we can leverage the new auto apply, which allows us to update and change our symbology to our layer without having to hit apply each time, making updating your maps faster than ever. Another aspect of monitoring my leases requires me to understand a number of key variables. To make comparing these easier, we can leverage the new radio group type, which turns our checkboxes into radio buttons, allowing me to easily toggle between things like expiration year, royalty percentage, working interest, and more. And at Pro 3.2, sharing these same insights to layouts is easy. Because we enabled the radio group type, in our layout, we can leverage a thematic map series, which generates a page for each one of my lease variables. This makes creating and sharing your maps faster than ever. Next, let's switch gears and see how we can manage pipeline data at scale using location referencing tools, which enhances the way I maintain information coming from engineering drawings, inspection reports, and more. I've recently received a new visual inspection survey here at this river crossing. With the new event editing tools in ArcGIS Pro, I can quickly reference my new survey data to my line. Now, I know that this inspection took place along this pipeline segment, and according to the report, there was corrosion at measure 1250. By using linear referencing, I can take my survey data and quickly reference it to my pipeline. This really helps streamline the way I create, manage, and locate business-critical information into my overall pipeline system. Another feature I'm excited to share with you will make reporting your geodatabase schema easy. And if you're familiar with the old X-ray tool, this might look familiar. New at 3.2, the Generate Schema Report tool allows you to create dynamic and interactive representations of your entire geodatabase. You can use these to create data dictionaries and quickly document your entire data model. Next, let's see how we can take imagery and remote sensing workflows to a new level by using metadata that's captured from most every imagery source. Here at one of our facilities, we've recently captured imagery, and we brought in the photos and their locations shown here on the map. We're used to asking the question, do we have a photo of this location? But now we can go a step further. At ArcGIS Pro 3.2, oriented imagery is natively supported, allowing us to ask the question, what photos do we have at this location? Using the built-in oriented imagery viewer, we can simply select on a location on the map that we want to investigate, like this transformer, and pull up an image. And with the metadata that was captured from the camera, we can use navigation tools to quickly switch between multiple perspectives of that same location. Oriented imagery provides crucial spatial context at any facility. Now, let's take a look at how we can leverage new 3D analysis tools to make modeling and analyzing complex multidimensional data easy. Here we see an area with some of our upstream operations. And as a part of a larger effort to reduce our overall operational emissions, we've collected air sample data from a plane to get a better idea of our overall carbon footprint. In the scene, we're seeing the locations of these measurements being symbolized by CO2 levels. Using these same points, we can leverage the new IDW 3D tool to interpolate the values through a continuous voxel layer. Turning on the result, we can see the volume of our data and CO2 concentrations. And if we wanted to get a better idea of those values throughout, we can slice through the cloud to see areas where higher values of CO2 are being recorded. If we wanted to isolate specific values of CO2, we can leverage isosurfaces. These surfaces allow us to identify and isolate distinct values of CO2 and better understand their overall distribution within the plume. Using the interactive results from the IDW 3D tool allows us to model, analyze, and communicate complex 3D information easily. Today, I've shown you new productivity enhancements, data types, and analysis tools, and I'm excited to see the innovative ways you'll use these to solve complex problems and make impactful decisions.